Teenagers, freedom and responsibility. Which comes first? Teaching your child how to earn it. Hello, parents. Today, let's tackle a familiar situation that many families with teenagers face. Your teen wants to stay out later, have their own phone, try new things. In other words, they're craving freedom. If you give in, you're flooded with worries about potential trouble. But if you say no, they protest. You're controlling me. You don't get me. So, what's the solution? An insightful perspective from experts we've consulted offers a profound answer: the battle between freedom and responsibility. The key takeaway is this: for teenagers, freedom isn't a given, it's something they must strive to earn. They need to prove they're responsible and mature enough to handle the freedom they desire. As parents, your role is to guide them, helping them understand this and determine the appropriate level of freedom for their stage of development. Let's dive deeper into this topic: the battle between freedom and responsibility. First, let's explore the turbulent teenage years. Picture two worlds: the world of childhood and the world of adulthood. Adolescence is the bridge that connects them. As teens step onto this bridge, their self-awareness and understanding of the world sharpen. They embark on a journey of self-discovery, building their unique identity. This fuels a powerful desire for freedom, to make their own choices and control their lives. They want to pick their friends, hobbies, style, and even their personal beliefs. This makes them sensitive to parental commands or restrictions. As they think, "I'm grown up now, adults don't need permission." However, this is where conflict arises. Their desire for freedom is valid, but they're still maturing, often unable to fully anticipate consequences. This is why parents can't simply let go entirely. What if something goes wrong? This creates an ongoing battle. Teens want unrestricted freedom. Parents want them to act responsibly and stay safe. Without common ground, family relationships grow tense. Clearly, freedom is crucial for a teen's development. Only through freedom can they mature into independent adults. But parental concerns are equally valid. Safety and responsibility must come first. So, where's the balance? The answer lies in this question: freedom or responsibility? Which comes first? Freedom and responsibility. Which comes first? Let's uncover the golden rule here. In life, at any age, we know that freedom comes with a cost or a corresponding responsibility. For example, we all want the freedom to drive wherever we please. But we must learn traffic laws, earn a license, and avoid driving under the influence. Violating these rules leads to fines or loss of driving privileges. That's the responsibility tied to freedom. For teenagers, the most critical lesson is this: freedom isn't an automatic right they're born with. It's something they must earn through effort. That effort means learning to be responsible and acting appropriately for their age and circumstances. The things they're allowed to do aren't rights, but privileges. What's a privilege? A privilege is a deserved reward for their effort and commitment, maintained only if they uphold the trust parents place in them. Being allowed to hang out with friends on a Friday night isn't a right. It's a privilege based on the trust that they'll come home on time and stay safe. Owning a smartphone isn't a right. It's a privilege that comes with the responsibility of staying in touch with parents and responding to calls or messages when needed. Using a bike or scooter to get around isn't a right. It's a privilege tied to riding safely, following rules, and taking care of the vehicle. One thing is certain: no one can grant teens unrestricted freedom if they haven't proven they're responsible enough to handle it. Responsibility must come first, and freedom follows naturally and safely. Parents play a vital role in helping teens internalize this lesson. Instead of granting every demand without conditions, guide them into adulthood by establishing privileges. When you grant a privilege, you're giving them freedom, But they must take full responsibility for their actions. If they handle the responsibility well, they keep the privilege and may earn more, gaining the freedom they want. If they fall short, they lose the privilege. This is the most effective way to teach that responsibility is the foundation of freedom. What can parents do to foster responsibility? So, how can parents effectively set and manage these privileges? When you hear privilege, you might wonder, does completing a task once mean they keep the privilege forever? What if they grumble but still do it? Does that count? And does responsibility mean they can do anything they want? Like driving before they're old enough? The answer is no. The goal of setting privileges isn't just to get tasks done but to teach teens to value what they have and develop genuine responsibility from within. It's about awareness and self-discipline, not just going through the motions to get by. To build this sense of responsibility, parents have a critical role in assessing whether a teen is ready for a privilege based on 3 key factors. 1. Responsibility. Does the teen fully and correctly meet the requirements for the privilege? For example, if the privilege is playing video games after homework, do they complete all their assignments thoroughly? 2. Cooperative attitude. How do they approach their responsibilities? Do they do their homework diligently and carefully? Or do they rush through it, complaining, just to get to the games? Their attitude reflects their willingness to embrace responsibility. 3. Age appropriateness. This relates to societal rules or safety limits based on age. For instance, no matter how responsible a 15-year-old is, they can't legally ride a motorcycle or play games rated for those over 18. These are non-negotiable boundaries parents must enforce. Beyond initial assessments, parents must consistently adjust privileges. If a teen fails to meet these 3 criteria, responsibility, cooperative attitude, and age appropriateness, they temporarily lose the privilege. To regain it, they must prove themselves again. This consistent, clear, and ongoing adjustment teaches a powerful lesson. Only by demonstrating appropriate responsibility can they earn the freedom they seek. So, parents, don't hesitate to start setting privileges in your household. Boldly grant your teen freedom by clearly defining the privilege, what they must do to earn it, and how they need to take responsibility to keep it. They have the power to choose whether to earn and maintain that privilege through their efforts. If you face challenges along the way, don't hesitate to seek support. Experts and fellow parents are always ready to help you and your family navigate this journey.